And that won't be easy because Clinton is currently leading in the polls in Michigan, Ohio, Louisiana, and Florida, all states that vote this month. Elaine, she's going to be celebrating her big Super Tuesday victory here in New York City tonight with a star-studded fundraiser featuring the musical stylings of Elton John and Katy Perry.
Wow. Does Bernie Sanders, Nancy, still have a path to the nomination at this point?
Mathematically, he does, but as the Clinton campaign rightly points out, he would suddenly need to start winning everywhere and winning everywhere by big margins. The challenge for him has been that after his big blowout victory in New Hampshire, Hillary Clinton has been beating him by ever larger margins. And so that means she doesn't just win delegates, she wins the lion's share of the delegates from some of these states. He did win in 4 states, but his margin of victory last night was smaller. And so, he'd really have to turn things around very quickly. And when you look at the polls, as of right now, that doesn't appear to be happening. Yes, he probably will win in states like Nebraska and Kansas, possibly Maine, over the next couple of weeks. But that alone won't be enough to turn the tide.
So, Nancy, in light of that, is there any kind of indication privately or publicly that the Clinton campaign is calling for Sanders to step aside, allow the party to unify behind Hillary Clinton?
No, and I don't think you will see that in the foreseeable future because there is a theory that staying in the race, having 2 people in the race, actually helps her. It gets Democrats interested in the process. They listen to what she has to say. They listen to what he has to say. And if she doesn't have Sanders to run against, that means she's going to have to start running against Donald Trump right now, or whoever becomes the Republican nominee. And I don't think that she's quite ready to do that. We've seen Republicans take on Donald Trump in different ways, and they're always left a little bloody after those confrontations. So I think that the Clinton campaign feels that that is something that's best left until the summer and fall. She'll make little forays into criticizing him right now, but she definitely doesn't want to get into a full-blown feud.
Well, Nancy, as you know, on Wednesday, David Brock, a veteran confidant of Hillary Clinton, said that they've been stockpiling political ammo for use against Donald Trump. Do you expect Hillary Clinton to more fully shift her focus towards Donald Trump in the general election?
I do. I think that her campaign has learned from watching all of these Republicans try to go up against him that the only way to take Donald Trump on is head on. You can't sort of dance around the margins. You can't try to take the high road and hope that the voters see that. He is going to go after his opponent intensely, and the only way to fight him is to fight fire with fire. Does that mean, going into the gutter? Does that mean talking about soiling your pants and, the kinds of things that we've heard from some of the candidates this week? Not necessarily, but they do know that they will have to go after him and go after him hard. And what they've told me is that, they'll try to do it on a higher plane. They'll talk about Trump University and lawsuits alleging that he defrauded some of the students who went there. They'll talk about the fact that he hired immigrants and perhaps illegal immigrants. These are the kinds of things that they'll be mentioning. And you're already starting to hear Hillary Clinton on the trail sort of take a very sunny outlook because she's trying to create a contrast with Donald Trump when he says, that there are dark days ahead of us. She's saying, no, there aren't. America's best days are ahead of us. So that's the way that she is making the case right now. But I think that there is no question that the tone of this race, if it's Hillary Clinton versus Donald Trump, it's going to be really, really nasty, whether the Clinton campaign wants it to be or not.
All right, our Nancy Cordes on the campaign trail here in New York City. Nancy, thank you.